Dong Hoi, Quang Binh is considered the bowels of the central region, where mountains and seas blend together, with countless captivating landscapes such as islands, caves, historical relics, and world natural heritages. Tourism in Dong Hoi, Quang Binh takes place all year round, but is most attractive in the summer when the sun shines brightly on the white sand beaches, clear sea water, and not too strong waves, creating ideal conditions for you to swim and relax. Below are 9 tourist attractions in Dong Hoi, Quang Binh that you should not miss. Trach Sand Dunes. Quang Binh is one of the attractive and famous places in Quang Binh. Coming here, you will feel like you are lost in a wild desert with beautiful white sand beaches and exciting and refreshing sand sliding games. Just hearing about it makes you want to pack your backpack and go immediately. Trach Sand Dunes is located in Trach Commune, Bao Trach District, about 8 kilometers from Dong Hoi city center. It is very easy to get to this place by motorbike or car. For convenience, you should follow Google location. The scenery of Trach Sand Dunes still retains its wild and majestic beauty. The smooth white sand stretches along the blue coast, like a soft silk strip embracing the immense ocean. On the vast white sand strip, the highlight is the lush green bushes with strong vitality, enduring the sun and wind of the sand dunes to survive. The sand here changes shape and color constantly due to the impact of the sea breeze and climate, making visitors feel new and interesting every time they set foot here. In the early morning, when the weak rays of sunlight begin to shine down, visitors will see the sand is pure white, smooth. When the sun rises, the sand turns bright yellow, and at dusk it turns grayish white. It's really magical, isn't it? Perhaps that's why people often call Trach Sand Dunes the sand paradise of Quang Binh. Not only that, you also have the opportunity to conquer the towering sand dunes, up to nearly 100 meters high, like majestic sand mountains that challenge the courage of anyone who wants to explore. You can come to the sand dunes at any time of the day. Each moment will bring a different beauty. However, you should go early in the morning or late afternoon, in the summer, to avoid the hot sun at noon. When you step on the sand, you will feel the softness, heat and golden color of the sand. Reaching the top of the hill, you will admire the immense sand dunes, stretching to the horizon, and also participate in countless unique and interesting games, only available here. The fresh air and wild nature will bring you wonderful moments of relaxation. With the advantage of high and steep sand dunes, there is nothing more interesting than jumping from the top of the sand dunes to the bottom, enjoying the feeling of flying in the open and free space of Trach. Sand sliding here has become an activity loved by many tourists. Not only is it a form of entertainment, sand sliding also brings refreshing laughter, happy moments and bonding with friends and relatives. It is an experience worth trying at least once in your life. Nhat Le Beach is a famous tourist destination in Quang Binh throughout the three regions. This place has poetic nature, golden sand, wide beach with clear blue water. Although quite close to residential areas, this beach still retains its natural beauty that few places can do. Nhat Le Beach has a very favorable location, near the mouth of Nhat Le River. This is one of the most beautiful tourist destinations, convenient to travel because it is only about 1 kilometer from the center of Quang Binh city, nearly 5 kilometers from Dong Hoi station and more than 8 kilometers from Dong Hoi airport. Nhat Le Beach is fortunate to be endowed by nature with natural beauty, fresh and cool air, so you can come here at any time of the year. However, the most beautiful time will still be from May to August. During this time, the seawater is extremely clear, sunny, less stormy, favorable weather conditions for swimming and relaxing. The special feature of Nhat Le Beach is that although it is located very close to the residential area, it still retains its inherent wildness and peace. Walking along the beach, breathing the fresh air, listening to the sound of the waves lapping against the shore, will bring you many different emotions. This is also a check-in location in Quang Binh that is loved by many young people. At sunset and sunrise, the scenery here seems to be wearing a new, extremely beautiful shirt. Night falls, which is also the time when the city lights up, the fishing boats light up, preparing to go out to sea. This will be the most beautiful time of Nhat Le Beach, sparkling with a variety of colors. During your visit to Nhat Le Beach, you can choose some interesting experiences such as canoeing, sup rowing or windsurfing. However, before participating in these games, you need to rent a life jacket, and it is best to have basic swimming skills to be able to react to unexpected situations. In addition, according to Nhat Le Quang Binh Beach Experience, you should book beach tours provided by travel companies to get the most affordable service prices, avoiding being ripped off. The statue of Mother Suot in Quang Binh was carved to express the gratitude of the people of Quang Binh to their heroic mother. With its majestic and resilient demeanor, the image of the statue leaves many emotions for visitors every time they have the opportunity to visit. Mother Suot's full name is Nguyen Suot, born in 1906, from Trung Binh Village, Bao Ninh Commune, Dong Hoi City, Quang Binh, in a poor fishing family. So from a young age, Mother Suot had to work for 18 years. After 1945, she got married and worked as a boat rower to make a living. In 1964, the US began bombing the north. To enter the south to fight, when passing through Quang Binh, the army only had two roads. One was the Trong Son Road, the other was across the Nhat Le River. Although she was 60 years old, Mother Suot still volunteered to row a boat to transport cadres, wounded soldiers and weapons across the river, maintaining communication between the two banks, despite the rain of bombs and bullets roaring day and night above. Since then, during the years 1964 to 1967, Mother Suot rowed hundreds of trips, even when American planes were bombing fiercely. Mother Suot was affectionately called by the soldiers and people by the familiar name, Mother Suot. In total, it is estimated that each year Mother Suot rowed the boat back and forth to the ferry dock about 1,400 times. In the 1966 National Heroes and Emulation Fighters Congress held in the north, Mother Suot was invited to attend. On January 1, 1967, Mother Suot was awarded the title of Hero of the Transport Industry in the fight against the US to save the country. At the end of 1968, when the war became more fierce, Mother stopped rowing the boat and moved to higher ground. On October 11, 1968, while walking at Bao Ninh Ferry, Mother Nguyen Suot sacrificed her life in a bomb attack by the US. The place where Mother rowed the ferry in the past has become a typical historical relic in Dong Hoi during the anti-American period. In 1980, the People's Committee of Dong Hoi Town, now city, erected a statue of Mother Suot about 1 kilometer from Nhat Le Bridge on Quoc Xuyen Khai Street. The statue was inaugurated in 2003. The author was sculptor Phan Din Tien. The statue is 7 meters high, including the pedestal, the face facing Nhat Le River, more than 50 meters from the old ferry. The statue focuses on the image of the mother holding the oar firmly, her head raised high, her shoulders covered with a fluttering parachute cloth. One side at the foot of the statue depicts the image of stormy waves and bombs. The other side is the image of soldiers, wounded soldiers, youth volunteers, and laborers that Mother Suot took across the river. The statue was built majestically to show the admiration and gratitude of the people of Quang Binh towards Mother, at the same time educating patriotism, love for the homeland, and fostering revolutionary ideals for every Vietnamese citizen, especially today's young generation. Quang Binh has many famous historical sites, of which Quang Binh Quan is a historical site hundreds of years old, witnessing many important milestones and changes in the locality. No longer a ruined citadel, Quang Binh Quan has now been restored by the government and people. This is a famous Quang Binh tourist destination visited by many tourists. Coming to Quang Binh Quan, you will be able to visit and learn about the historical stories associated with this project. Quang Binh Quan is a solid citadel located in the Lui Thay system, built in 1639, one of the most important in Dang Trong. Currently, this is considered a historical and cultural relic in Quang Binh, which has been restored almost intact, becoming a living historical evidence. Historical records show that Dong Hoi River is the confluence of Nhat Le and Le Kai rivers. This is also the connecting hyphen of Dai Mao and Nhat Le Citadel. To go from north to south, one must cross Dong Hoi River, go through Quang Binh Quan. Compared to the remaining traces, during the Trinh, Nguyen period, Thien Lai Road to Dong Hoi was a road outside the citadel. To go to Dai Bridge, one must go through Quang Binh Quan. Today, National Highway 1A replaces the old Thien Lai Road, passing through the inside of the citadel, exiting the Nam Mon Gate, running past the back of the relic to reach Dai Bridge. In the past, when northerners had something to do and wanted to go to Quang Binh Palace, they had to go by road, enter Quang Binh Quan Gate, present their papers, then go north to enter Nam Mon Gate to enter the citadel. With historical evidence, it can be seen that the current location of Quang Binh Quan is at the old location. During the reign of King Min Man, bricks and stones were built to restore and enhance the aesthetics of the relic. Nowadays, people do not use Thien Lai Road but use National Highway 1A, running past the inside of the relic. Many people mistakenly think that this relic is not related to the North-South exchange. But the truth is not so. Dai Nam Nhat Thong Chi wrote, Quang Binh Quan had an outer wall to protect it. It was not simply a control gate, but also a fighting fortification, so there was a rampart to protect it outside. This rampart was located in the front, facing west, the direction where the road to Duke Ninh is now. And since it was a defense line, it was necessary to build the side facing the enemy. At Dai Mao, in Nhat Le Rampart, it had to block the Trinh army from the north, and the north-south road when reaching Quang Binh Citadel was in the west direction. Thus, Quang Binh Quan had to take that direction as its frontage. To this day, people still see 3 Chinese characters written in front of the gate. This shows that the frontage of this relic is the direction of Suot Street and National Highway 1A. Not as crowded as other beaches, Bao Ninh Beach is a beautiful and famous beach that many tourists have visited recently. Bao Ninh Beach is located in Bao Ninh Commune, Dong Hoi City, Quang Binh Province, with a wild beauty, long coastline and fine white sand beaches. This is one of the most beautiful beaches in Quang Binh that tourists cannot miss. Not as crowded as many other tourist destinations in Quang Binh, Bao Ninh has the gentle beauty of a young woman. With clear blue water, fine sand, undulating rocky cliffs, the beach curves softly as if embracing every breath of the people of Bao Ninh fishing village. If this is your first time visiting this beach, you will surely be surprised by the indescribable feeling of peace that this place brings. The best time to watch the sea is early morning and at sunset. To fully appreciate the beauty of Bao Ninh Beach, you should wake up at dawn to catch the sunrise. This is also the time when the people of Bao Ninh fishing village go out to sea to bring back full catch of fish and shrimp. Sunset on the sea will certainly be an unforgettable image for many people. When the sun sets, the whole sky turns red. Fishing boats also return after a hard day's work. Therefore, if you do not have the courage to wake up early in the morning, the sunset on the sea is also wonderful. In addition to sightseeing and swimming, visitors to the sea can also freely participate in fun games at Bao Ninh Square. This is an entertainment area built to serve tourists as well as a place to hold the rain and fish praying festival of the people of Bao Ninh fishing village. If you have the opportunity to come to Quang Binh, do not forget to visit Bao Ninh Beach to listen to the sound of the waves, the peaceful sea breeze as well as enjoy the attractive specialties of this place. Dai Giac Pagoda was built with a large campus, many trees, and unique architecture. This is an ideal spiritual tourist destination to help you find peace and serenity in your soul. Quang Binh tourism is known for many famous pagodas such as Dai Giac Pagoda, Hoang Phuc Pagoda, Vinh Phuc Pagoda, Non Pagoda. Among them, the largest pagoda and located right in the center is Dai Giac Pagoda. Therefore, many tourists from all over the world often choose this as a destination in their spiritual tourism journey in this central strip of land. Not only is it a familiar place of worship for local people, the pagoda is also a famous spiritual tourist destination on the Quang Binh tourism map, attracting thousands of tourists every year. Here, you can visit the campus and architecture of the pagoda, pray or seek peace and serenity after the hardships and worries of life. In 2010, the location of the pagoda was a lake, 3.5 meters deep. The monk asked for this land and mobilized monks, nuns, and Buddhists to fill the lake to build the pagoda. The initial construction was very simple, the main material was bamboo. In 2013, a big storm called Giap hit Quang Binh, severely damaging the pagoda. After that, the pagoda was rebuilt with the support of monks, nuns, and Buddhists at home and abroad. According to the description of Dai Giac Pagoda, the pagoda currently has a total area of up to 8,000 square meters, the largest pagoda in Quang Binh. Coming to Dai Giac Pagoda, visitors will have the opportunity to admire the 9-story Amitabha Stupa. The top floor worships the statue of Tu Lo Jia Na Buddha. This is a statue invited from Myanmar, made of jade. The remaining floors are gilded with gold, worshipping Buddha statues. The last floor worships Bodhisattva Xuan De, a statue carved with many arms holding Dharma instruments, representing the authority and sacredness of the compassionate Bodhisattva. One of the most characteristic symbols of Dai Giac Pagoda is the Amitabha Buddha statue made of marble, up to 9 meters high and weighing 40 tons. Currently, this is the largest marble statue in the country. Dai Da Tower and Amitabha Buddha statue are both solid structures with harmonious structures. Therefore, through time and the harshness of the central region's sun and wind, this structure remains majestic and peaceful, becoming a famous spiritual tourist destination in the central region in general and Quang Binh in particular. Dai Giac Pagoda is not only famous for its construction scale, but it is also home to unique architectural works and the largest marble statue in our country today. For spiritual tourism enthusiasts, this is truly a destination worth choosing. Besides the spiritual and worship values, the temple's landscape also helps visitors find peace and tranquility in their souls every time they visit. Dong Hoi Citadel is a part of the overall military historical relics of Dong Hoi during the Trinh Nguyen conflict, built on a key land of the Trans-Vietnam route from north to south. With a favorable geographical location, the east borders the Nhat Le River and estuary, both a place for military reinforcements and a contribution to stopping the enemy's waterborne attack. This place has marked many important historical events, marking the victory in the northern expansion of 9 Nguyen lords, ending 200 years of civil war. At the same time, Dong Hoi Citadel also marks many feats of arms of the army and people of Quang Binh through 2 sacred resistance wars of the nation. Dong Hoi Citadel was started to be built in the 10th year of Gia Long, 1812. The citadel was built on the land where Lord Nguyen Phuc Nguyen had Tran Ninh Rampart, also known as Dao Dui Tu Rampart 1631, and Dong Hai Fort, 1774, built during the Trinh Nguyen War. At first, the citadel was built of earth. During the reign of King Minh Mang, he asked a French officer to redesign and build it with bricks in 1824 in the style of a military citadel, shaped like a star fruit, with 4 large segments and 4 small segments in the southwest-northeast and northwest-southeast directions. The perimeter of the citadel is 465 trong long, or about 1,860 meters high, 1 trong high, or about 4 meters. The citadel face is 1.35 meters wide. The foundation is 2 meters thick. The main face of the citadel faces west. The citadel has 3 large gates north-southeast. Above the gate there is an 8-roofed watchtower. The citadel gate is built in a 3-door style, leading to the outside by a brick bridge also built in an arch style across the moat. Outside the citadel, about 5 to 6 meters from the foot of the citadel is a 7 jang, 28 meters, wide moat. The outside of the citadel is covered with 3 jang of additional earth. The citadel is built with bricks, mortar made of molasses mixed with sand, not plastered. The bricks are fired at high temperatures. The large bricks are also called bricks. There are 2 types 0.3 by 0.3 by 0.06 meters and 0.28 by 0.14 by 0.06 meters. In the year of Enam Dan 1842, King Chu Tri on his way to the north passed Tran Ninh Rampart and changed the old name to Din Bac Trong Than and had it repaired. In 1885, the French colonialists attacked the central region. Dong Hoi Citadel became a place for defense and counterattack of the Nguyen dynasty's army. On July 19, 1885, the French colonialists attacked Dong Hoi Citadel for the second time and the citadel fell into French hands. During the Can Vong movement, the army and people of Quang Binh joined the insurgent army led by Nguyen Pham Tuan and broke into Dong Hoi Citadel 3 times in January, June, and August 1886 to attack the French soldiers, causing them many losses. During the resistance against the French, Dong Hoi Citadel was a gathering place for the righteous, the army, and the meeting place for those who dared to live and sacrifice for the fatherland. Most of Dong Hoi Citadel was destroyed during the French colonial period. During the resistance war against the US, with the aim of flattening and destroying, turning this place back to the Stone Age to prevent support from the northern rear to the southern battlefield, the US imperialists dropped tens of thousands of tons of bombs and ammunition on Dong Hoi and destroyed part of the ancient citadel. Known as the masterpiece of sea sculpture, Nhay Beach is a wonderful tourist destination in Quang Binh that you should not miss. Nhay Beach has long been a favorite tourist destination in Quang Binh. The unique beauty of the Rocky Mountains eroded by seawater is the attraction that makes tourists come to explore. The origin of the name Nhay Beach comes from the erosion of sea waves. Large rocks that seem inanimate become alive with all kinds of different shapes. It is thanks to the ingenuity of Mother Nature that has created a very special tourist destination in Quang Binh. So how far is Nhay Beach from Dong Hoi? Only about 26 kilometers to the north. The beach is located right on National Highway 1A, part of the Nhat Le Beach Nam route, bordering the two communes of Trach and Hoi Trach. This place was also an important military position during the war under the Le dynasty. The way to get here is also quite easy. From the center of Dong Hoi city, visitors can run along Highway 1A towards Lai Hoa Pass. When reaching the foot of the pass, right next to the beach, a group of rocky mountains will appear before your eyes, which is the famous tourist destination, Nhay Beach. As one of the two most beautiful beaches in Quang Binh, Nhay Beach offers romantic scenes, especially at dawn and sunset. So what is it about Nhay Beach that makes so many visitors so fascinated? The large rocks with unique shapes here are majestic sculptures of nature. Besides, visitors also have the opportunity to admire the different colors of these rocks according to the rise and fall of the tide. In addition, in the middle of this unique rock group, there is a mysterious well formed by a large rock that looks like a toad sitting on the mouth of the well, so the locals often call it Toad Well. The water in the well is extremely clear and clean. Every year, when performing a ceremony at the nearby Nam Hai Vong temple, people will take water from the well to worship. If you have the opportunity to visit this place, don't forget to explore this mysterious Quang Binh check-in point. In addition, visitors can also enjoy delicious seafood dishes from Nhay Beach. Thanks to the clean seawater, natural coral reefs are formed. This has created rich living conditions for many marine creatures such as shrimp, fish, crabs, etc. In addition, the image of Nhay Beach in Quang Binh is also clearly shown through artistic footage in the movie, Immortal, by famous director Victor Vu, released in October 2018. This has made the tourist destination receive more attention from tourists, especially young people who love taking photos. With its unique and novel terrain features, poetic natural scenery with sea, mountains, forests and many integrated services around, Nhay Beach has increasingly attracted tourists to visit. Hopefully, the above sharing will bring useful information for your upcoming vacation with your family. Visiting the tomb of General Vo Nguyen Giap, countless soldiers and people across the country expressed their emotions and gratitude to the talented general of the nation. Traveling to Quang Binh and visiting this place, you will learn more about his history and his great contributions to our country. The tomb of General Vo Nguyen Giap is located on Vung Chua Island, Yen Island in Quang Dong Commune, Quang Trach District, Quang Binh. Visiting the tomb of General Vo Nguyen Giap, expressing gratitude and admiration for the talented general of the nation will certainly become a special highlight in your journey to explore Quang Binh. In the travel guide across Vietnam, this is one of the attractive destinations for those who love and want to learn and explore more about the history of our country. The tomb of General Vo Nguyen Giap is far from the center of Dong Hoi city and is located on a beautiful island in the north of Quang Binh. The tomb is located quite close to Le Thuy district, the hometown of General Vo Nguyen Giap, and about 4 kilometers from Dio In Gang, Hoan Sun Quan Quang Binh. If you have the opportunity to come to Quang Binh, do not forget to stop here to express your respect and gratitude to General Vo Nguyen Giap. Located in the north, about 75 kilometers from the center of Dong Hoi city, the road to General Vo Nguyen Giap's tomb is quite far and takes nearly 2 hours to get there. Therefore, to make the trip more convenient, you can combine your tour schedule with many other places on the way to visit General Vo Nguyen Giap's tomb, such as Liu Han Quang Binh Holy Mother Temple. To get to General Vo Nguyen Giap's tomb, you start from the center of Dong Hoi city, move along Tun Duc Thang direction. Then turn onto National Highway 1A to reach Quang Dong, Quang Trach. From here, move about 2 kilometers more to reach General Vo Nguyen Giap's tomb. The road is not too difficult, but the distance is quite far. Therefore, you should let someone with experience drive to make the trip safer. The tomb of General Vo Nguyen Giap is surrounded by 3 islands, Hon Jo, Hon Nom and Hon Le. To build the tomb of General Vo Nguyen Giap, people used monolithic green stone slabs, which are often used to build tombs for talented people or family tombs to express their respect and gratitude to the deceased. This monolithic green stone slab was taken from Non Nuk Ngu Han Sun Mountain, Quang Nam. To reach the tomb of General Vo Nguyen Giap, you have to go through 103 steps symbolizing the general's longevity, built from granite. Today, the tomb has been handed over to the city and his family to take over, so you can come here to visit and burn incense for him. According to Eastern Feng Shui, a mausoleum that has all 3 elements, mountain, water, and sunflower, is a good Feng Shui location. The tomb of General Vo Nguyen Giap is located right in Vung Chua, where all 3 of these elements converge. Therefore, it can be said that the location of the tomb of General Vo Nguyen Giap has a good view and feng shui. In addition, the choice of the location of Dragon Cape, Vung Chua, also partly demonstrates the superiority and political vision of General Vo Nguyen Giap. For a long time, many Vietnamese authors have believed that our country's military grave is located in the Dio In Gang area, Vung An, Hon Le. Therefore, if a war breaks out, this place will become the first location to be attacked. The tomb of General Vo Nguyen Giap is located here to implicitly instruct descendants and future generations to guard this important land. Visiting the tomb of General Vo Nguyen Giap, you will have the opportunity to learn more about the history of the country, relive the heroic moments of resistance, and gain more respect and gratitude for the national heroes in general and the talented General Vo Nguyen Giap in particular. If you have the opportunity to visit this land, do not forget to spend some of your time here and express your gratitude.